Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Beyond Depth. Sorry, I forgot the name of the mod pack there for a moment. But we are back. Now, I haven't done any new changes here. I simply went out. I forgot about that hole. I simply went out and did some, I say some. I did a lot of mining. Because like I said, in this episode, I want to actually completely do up our, create. Let me just, ow, I was trying to avoid that, but whatever. So I want to completely do up our create and get us all the way to the point where we have automated blood permanently. Now, in order to start this off, our first step, I hate the fact that we get that cat noise whenever we take damage. How long am I going to be on fire for? Goodness me. Right, so we have some of our basic supplies here. Um, One thing I want to do actually. Uh, I wanna get like a kind of high up chain going along every part of the ceiling. Because the plan of the plan is that I'm going to essentially just keep on increasing this windmill. So every time it needs to be increased, I plan to increase it. And by every time it needs to be increased, what I mean is, every time it needs more power, because eventually we will run out of power. I might, like I said in the other episode, is I might even do one out here. So that is going to be another little attempt that we're going to try out, but we'll see how that goes. For now, all right, so I've gone and gotten ourselves a little bit of some things sorted out here. Now, the beginning parts of what we've gotten sorted out for us is a blaze burner. We're going to need to go and capture ourselves a blaze. We have all of our other stuff along with some more crafted goodies. Yeah. Okay, so first plan of action. Like I said, I want to have this little like railway plan going along. But for now, because I wanted to also kind of start off here, let's go with this. I wanted to be able to start off here where we have this going in this direction. And I would say about, given how this works, we can go. I actually do wonder. Hold on, let me try something here quick. So, in order for me to do what I want to do, which is have it directly against the wall here, or in a sense have the like mechanical press kind of like that. No, like this. So we're gonna have it up there because I want to put a depot there. I want to have the little shaft come out like that, which means I'm gonna have to have that there, which is a problem because these aren't in the wall, they're outside of it. So sadly, it is going to have to come one off of the wall, which is, to be honest, kind of fine. We will be able to manage. So if I put it like that instead, it'll be off of the wall. I might need it to go, I would say, about there, maybe. We'll give that one a go. Let's see if we can get this running up nicely. So first off, we'll go with this just so that we can keep everything running nice and neatly. Then we're gonna go like that, and then we're going to go. Now this is the ugly way to do it, but for now it'll have to do. We'll put a depot in there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Then we're gonna need to put a cog here. Um, how am I going to? No. We can't actually do that one there because what we need to do is we need to have this. I want to have these guys close together. So we're going to have that one there. But just like before, I want to have these close together. That way that they're nice and interchangeable. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do... how am I actively going to do this actually? Hold on, hold on. I actually might have a way. I might have a way. It's just I'm confused right now. Hold on. I need to really circulate the brain. I also wish... Oh, wait. I can just jump up here. I forgot. I have a good jump ability. Wonderful. Okay. So, with that, now that I'm up here, I can kind of attempt to figure this out. How do I get this cog over here? Oh. So, I want to have it like this, right? But I need to now power it from, like, here. Actually, I could just power it now as if it's a thing. Uh, can I not? Hold on. Wait, we might sort something out here. Can I not do this? Do other way, other way. If I do it like this, and then if I put, I need like another one here, but the other way. I need like one of these gearboxes. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. So, number one, we need to make some more gearboxes, which is thankfully nice and easy. We're gonna make another two. Bam. Okay, so now that we have another two of these, we're just gonna grab one more of those, and then we can just plop that bad boy there. That should start spinning. That should start spinning. Beautiful. Now, again, when I need to make more ink, I can make it, but I now need to go and grab us a blaze for the blaze burner. So let's go get that. All right, so we have our little guy. He's in a hole. He's where he belongs. Now, if I'm right, we can actually feed him like that, and that'll make him burn for a little while. Now, I do wish we had a way of getting these, but we don't, and I'm not going to be making any of these because that's a lot of effort that I'm not going to put in. I'm not going to lie. So instead, one thing that I know as a fact is that we can make a way for these to be auto-fed by mechanical arms, which will be for the future. For now, we have a blaze burner, we have all of this, which is beautiful, because what I want to now set up is a kind of like conveyor system. I need to actually sort out my lights at the same time. Let's go grab those really quick. All right, so finally sorted it out. Now, sadly, I couldn't use the lighting I wanted to use, which was the night shroom light things. It's the purple shroom lights, right? The reason is number one, when you walk on them, they make such a horrible sound, and number two, they don't actually have much light effect, which is really upsetting. But regardless, we now have this nicely furnished, nicely floored, nicely lit up, and I'm gonna do this kind of lighting throughout the entire rest of the house soon. But for now, I want to start working on where we're going to be doing our fans. Now, I do need to kind of sort out a lot of different things, so we're going to eventually expand outwards here, kind of everywhere, given we're going to definitely go out long ways like that, and we're going to go out and kind of, we're going to turn this whole area into one giant little factory. So first things first, we're going to stick it to the simplest areas that we can. We're going to put some fans down. We're going to have a few fans per little thing that we're trying to get done. So for now, just for now, let's make a depot so that we can get some more iron plates. And with enough iron plates, we can make some more fan blades. So we can then make some more fans. That way we can get some beautiful, beautiful quick smelting. Now, one thing I'm going to obviously be worried about, actually, now that I think about it, this does need to come off of the wall by one. Oops. My goodness me. There we go. So we need to take that off of the wall by one, just so that we can actually have this go, so that we can have the power supply go out like this. We actually might even run it underground. No, we're gonna stick to the air. We're gonna keep it up above. So we're gonna make it go up like that, all the way to the top, and then make it run all the way to here again. We're gonna do that through a very simple method that I like to call conveyor belts. But for now, we're gonna get a little fire fan going. I am going to make it look nice eventually, where it might look like a bunch of different things. But for now, we're gonna keep it simple. So let's grab ourselves a piece of netherrack, a flint and steel, and then we're going to get some kelp, which we actually have in our inventory. We're going to smelt it up because we're going to make conveyor belts. And with conveyor belts, we're going to learn the greatest power that we can have. All right, so this is the current fan setup that we got going. I haven't set it up the way that we're going to power them all, but essentially we are going to just do this for now. That way we know each one will be nicely powered. And now, let's actually run our way and make sure that it can all be powered. First off, before I do that, here we can see we can haunt things with this. smoke them with this, smelt them with that, and wash them with this, allowing us to do, I think, every function the fan has, which is really, really cool. We can also use these fans in a wonderful way through a mob spawner. But either way, for now, let's go ahead and just look at how we're going to do this. So I want it to be up to like, I want it to be here. So yeah, that works perfectly. We're then going to go all the way over to, wait, this is actually a bit of a problem. How am I going to do this? Ah, if I ever go over here, actually. So if I go from, I, I, so if I go from like that, oh, whoops, that's meant to be there. So if I go from like that and then go all the way across to be, it must be over here. So we're going to simply put, what do I put like this? Like, I mean, honestly, because I need, hello? Hello? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it needs to kind of be like that. So for now, we'll leave it as is. I'm recording this rather late, so I'm a bit tired while doing it, but I am hoping that this works out for us. So let's have a look. If we now take out dried kelp, we can make a conveyor mechanical belt. Actually, before we continue on that, we have the box. Let's number one. When we turn on these fans, chances are they might either now be reversed, which means they're going to suck instead of blow. They could also be so strong that it's a problem for us eventually. So for now, we're going to go with this. Connect this to here. I thought it was a bit long. Okay, that's fine because we can just do this. Where we go like this. I believe this will work. Go like that. Go here. Blanc. So, oh, it's too high. Okay. Well, that's easy enough of a fix. We're going to go up one. And now we can just plop that and bam. And then, no. How do we connect the two mechanical? Excuse me, you should be able to, oh, I see the problem, number one. Okay. I do wonder how we're going to do this now, actually. This might be a bit of a problem and definitely something I'll have to try and sort of, probably off camera. I honestly might need to redo all of this off camera, but for now, let's just keep it going. I want to get up to, now that we have conveyor belts and we have a way to get them powered, we need to get ourselves some deployers. So how do we make a deployer? Because deployers is essentially one of the last things. So we need a brass sheet, which is, let's see here. It's zinc and copper in a heated thing, which we just need to mix the two together, which we can do. So here's some zinc, here's some copper, and then here's some coal. Actually, wonderful, beautiful. Just take that out quick. So now that we have both coal, zinc, and copper, we can just do a little bit of this, where we set that to burn for all of eternity, and we toss that in, and we toss that in. Now that it's heated, it'll take us to the next age, essentially. So this is andesite age. All of this stuff is through andesite. This will be the Bronze Age. Or, more accurately, the Brass Age. So I'm going to redump those back in there. We now have the brass, which means we can now make deployers, which means we can then get a little bit of a why do I have a sword and okay, whatever. Fine by me, I do not care enough. We're gonna go like this. Actually, this isn't that bad of an idea. So if I do like that, like this, right? And then I go to there. Number one, I can connect those. And then Actually, wait. Let me go one further. And then I can connect this and this. That'll start spinning. Then I can connect over to here, this, like so. And it is going the right way, which is beautiful. So now essentially when we toss something there, it'll go like that, as you can see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How do I make these? We can make those nice and easy. We already know how. And that's also just as easy. No, thank you. Bonk. You go again. Make me my other stack. For now, we're just gonna wait for these to be done. Alright, so we nearly have a little factory line workup going here, right? And the way that we're going to power this all is through a little fancy way called, we're gonna make a little hole here. Throughout all of these, we have all these little machines, and we're gonna plop, 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 plop. And then we're going to do. How am I actually going to do this? I just realized again I've made a mistake in regards to the wiring. Actually, have I? No, because I can just do it like this with a little bit more brain usage. And just like that, it is overloaded. Okay, so when we get this working anyway, so I will do that off camera. I'll quickly I'll figure out where and how much more I need in order for it to not be overworked, and then I'll, get on that. But essentially, what I want to do is then I just need to get a spout, have it have some lava in there, which is nice and easy because I have a way to make infinite lava, which is just the sources now convert into infinite lava. Super duper helpful. So, like this will be infinite lava, which is really, really good, especially when it comes to us needing to use it for any kind of create machinery. So that'll be a ton of fun. I'm going to work on that. Once we have that done, we'll be able to make a blood generator and a sturdy sheet through this, although we won't be able to make that. So we'll work on that next, I think, along with getting all of this working up and right. But for now, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys are interested, make sure to keep an eye out. In the next episode, we're going to be going over all of the levels of vampirism. We're going to be leveling ourselves up. Because by the next episode, I am hoping to have this blood generator done and this create machinery looking a little bit better. Well, I'm not done, but having everything done so that we can make it in the beginning of the episode. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.